uncle, husband, father, and mother. It would take days for me to express the influence he has had on my life. I'm just going to give you a glimpse into why I was so fortunate to have him as a father. My childhood was magical. My father was hardworking, strong, and loving. He was an excellent provider for my family, and we wanted for nothing. I like to say we were spoiled, but not spoiled rotten. As a child, he was bigger than life to me. He was handsome, easy, fun-loving, and generous. With having him as a dad, along came his large, tight-knit Italian family, filled with lots of love, lots of fun, lots of parties, and lots of food. Because of this and more, I always felt very safe and secure. He was also protective, strict, and expected you to act right. And if you knew what was good for you, you would do just that. As a teenager, I worked with him at Antonio's. How many here worked at Antonio's? Where I got to see his charming side in action. He was always very friendly with the customers, making them feel welcome. One time, a couple came in and he made a big fuss over them. How are you tonight? Nice to see you again, darling. How's the family? When he got back to the register, I asked him who they were, and he said, how the hell do I know? There were bumps in every relationship. Ours was no different, including my dad firing me. Not once, but several times from Antonio's. It would always go something like, you're fired. And I would say, you can't fire me, because I quit. Whatever the bumps were, in the end, everything was always forgiven and forgotten. My dad loved living in the desert and the peacefulness of it. He could be a quiet guy, more of a listener than a talker, a bit of a loner, and he didn't need a lot of attention. So in that respect, the stress-free life in the desert suited him. After his stroke, he came to live with me and the kids, and if I heard it once, I heard it 1,000 times how lucky my father was to have me to take care of him. My father was actually no trouble at all, and we were really the lucky ones. He was a soothing and comforting presence in our home. He was always in a good mood, and then each day, God, it's hard to read through tears. It's like a little blurry. Okay, hold on. Okay. He would always meet each day saying, good morning, I'm alive. He was so easygoing and laid back. Maybe what helped his laid back nature was always saying, that's all there is to it, emphasizing on the situation that he had no control over. He would say things like, the Chicago Bears are lousy, that's all there is to it. Or that guy's nuts, that's all there is to it. A constant force of love. He was always there to talk to play cards with, to do a puzzle with, to watch a movie with. I even had him watching Real Housewives with me. How's that for easy? We were lucky to hear his stories of his childhood, his war days, and his jokes. Should I tell a joke? Should I tell what his joke is? Well, his favorite joke is this one that goes, if this man comes up to this Italian peddler with a horse and a cart and asks to buy his horse, and the guy says, okay, but you know, looking too good. And the guy goes, I don't care what it looks like. I just need a stable mate for my horse. So stood out the most to me is despite all his health issues, he never complained, not once about his situation. He only showed the most concern for us and others and how we were all doing. Where's Libby? How does Emmy like her school? How's Carmen doing? How are those twins? Dad, thank you for my dollhouse, my bike, my braces, teaching me to drive in the desert, my education. Thank you for taking me to my first movie, The Sound of Music, which remains one of my favorites. Thank you for all the summer vacations and for giving me the understanding of the importance of family. But most of all, I thank you for making me feel loved every day of my life and for being the most dedicated and loving grandfather to my children. We will miss you every day and are proud of all your accomplishments and all that you taught us. You will remain in our hearts forever. That's all there is to it.